Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome onto his own show. It is, of course, the G-Force. We're going to ask you a few
I've had to be serious here,
Yes.
right? There's a cameraman and everything, and Stacey, you're here with me just so everybody knows. Say hello.
Hey, peeps.
Good stuff. Right, she is here, right? Right, so what's this all about then?
I'm going to ask you a few wee questions, and you're going to answer them.
Serious.
What made you decide that DJing was a career that you wanted to choose?
You forced me.
I didn't even know you.
Right, serious. DJ, I was going to choose. Right, let's go into it. Do I have time for long stories and stuff
No.
like that? No, a quick story. Fascinated with the turntable. Back in the 70s, you had the wee red turntables where the record would fall down. I was fascinated with the mechanism of the record falling on and actually getting sound. From the record into the needle, and how did it all work? I was fascinated with that. And I think the fascination grew until I was a teenager, and then eventually when I got some half decent money, I got my first set of decks, and from there it all taken off.
You've done DJ competitions as well. Can you tell us a wee bit about them?
DJ competitions, my big brother told me about Kensington's Club were doing DJ competitions. I was only 17, you had to be 18 to get in and do the competition, and my brother was kind of into the DJing, but I came after him. I showed Robert a wee bit of the DJing and how to do it all, but he was the older age, so I stuck my brother into the very first Kensington's Club so that he would be the test pilot, and the following year I put myself in. I thought I'd done not too bad. Basically, the papers bought into it, and me and my brother were going to do a DJ battle, and the two of us were grabbing the bit of vinyl, and they actually split us, and I ended up doing my regional heat in Motherwell, Hamilton Palace, and what happened from there was, legendary Tom Wilson, Doogie Vipon, and there was another judge, God forbid me for forgetting. Right, Robert, if you're in the chat room, tell him who the other judge was, right? But they were up there. I thought I played a blinder, Vicky. I loved every second of it. I thought I was going to do absolutely fantastic. The judge came out, and the winner is, and I thought he shouted my name, and I'm jumping up giving it, hey! Well done, big man, well done for winning. So that was it. That's how the DJ competitions went for me. I got beat and I went in a huff.
What was the first record you ever bought?
My older brother was, the two of us were fascinated with collecting vinyl, 7 inches, limited editions, 12-inch vinyl. I'd probably say, honestly, Vicky, my older brother done a lot of the buying. I kind of enjoy Anthem, live in Manchester, probably in the same bundle, Oceanic, Insanity, Prodigy, you know, Zoe, Sunshine on a Rainy Day. Even that was in there. But that was a nice bundle that I bought.
What's the most recent record you've bought?
The last tune I bought on MP3 was Digital Moustache, Only Love. There you go.
Who were your influences as a DJ?
Oh, the usual suspects, of course. Probably two of the guys that have probably been in here tonight. One of the guys... Crazy story, I used to go and buy mixtapes, remember them? And I used to go to the local...
Showing your age, Glenn.
I used to go to the local jeans store, and I would buy a pair of jeans, and I would get a mixtape from your DJ's FX and your techno trances, and the legend that they had on the show tonight, Scott Brown. Guys that I actually look up to is the question, isn't it? Like, yeah, probably Scott Brown, Mark Smith, and more so your Seductions and your Slipmats. But that's the guys that I kind of look up to, Vic Saha.
So how did you get into radio?
I kind of briefly touched on it there. I fell out with myself with the DJing. I was doing competitions. I was trying to get talented spotted. It was so hard back in the day because it was such a small wee group of people, and that small wee group of people, you were kind of interweaved, and you had to do something astounding to get, you know, noticed. And I was a bit fed up doing the DJ competitions, trying to get noticed, getting so far, and then not making it. I was like, do you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm not wanting to go out into the nightclub, do my thing. I really want to kind of play my music. And how do I play my music to the mass audiences? Radio, let's do radio. I'm not a great speller and reader, and I've done the HNC radio broadcast course, which is housed in this radio station, and from there I kind of got confidence. Remember, I didn't speak on radio for 2 years as well. I was awful shy, and that's all kind of came, but that's the reason why I fell out with myself. I was fed up getting knocked back at DJ competitions, and I wanted to play my music to the masses, and I went to community radio.
How long have you been doing radio for now?
8 years, I would say 1999, 2000, run about then. Yep.
So why do you think the show's been so successful?
It's what?
How many DJs do you know who hold the same radio programme for 8 years?
No, maybe. Well, successful, right, on a community basis. I think it's probably because Gordon can't get anybody on a Friday night to do it. But no, seriously, I think that we've worked really hard, and people, the community support, people like Gordon, who's actually in charge and managing the radio, people like Deek that put your name forward for things, people like James, who, one of the original founders, Deek and James, and Tex and all, them people had a bit of confidence in me, Vicky, and they thought I was, Raymond as well, Raymond from FPR Community Radio, them people inspired me to want to do more and want to be good at what I do, sort of thing. So if it's successful, then it's successful because of the people around me. You as well. You're a big pusher. You kind of stand there and you push and you create the ideas and you drive me. Basically, you tell me what to do and I do it, right?
So where and how did you get your first break, like in the DJing, like nightclub wise?
Oh, that's dead easy, and I think everybody out there knows that. Resurrection, Christmas 2007. Resurrection. Resurrection.
So what was it like for you actually standing up there DJing in front of all those people?
I'm not allowed to swear on radio, and I know that. I've been ticked off for it too many times, but Deke will say it for me. Absolute, oh my God, standing in there, the first time actually was in the Tom Wilson room. The energy, the atmosphere, I don't know, there was something magical in that room, and there is in that room. And just standing there, I had a wee bit of a diva attack before I went on at the decks. Big shout to Craig Equation for patting me in the back. But I had a bit of a diva attack at the mixer. I was nervous. I went there, I got my tune on, my MCs came in, local, going off the hook all over the chairs, me dropping the tunes, and my crew the second time doing the dancing. Do you know what? It's amazing, Vicky. If you could bottle that feeling, you would be a millionaire. It's terrific.
G-Force obviously isn't your real name, so where did the name G-Force come from?
John Campbell, it's all his fault. John Campbell, it's all his fault. We were sitting, and I'd been offered to DJ at Resurrection, and I actually think it was you kind of suggested me to John and said that maybe put Glenn on the billing and
stop you there for 2 seconds. I didn't suggest you to John. It was people like Craig Equation, Rob Technique, Andrew Love. It was them who put your name forward and not me.
Oh, was it? Oh, right, well, I'll take that back then. Right. Thank you very much, guys. That was really appreciated. Well, as I was saying, you've put me off now. What was your question?
Right, John Campbell gave you the name G-Force.
That's it, aye.
What's been your favourite gig to date, both as a raver and a DJ?
Well, I'll start with a raver, because that's what I am, baby. That's what I am. A raver to heart from day one to the day I die. I'm hardcore till I die. I love it. I just love the hardcore music and I love raving. Probably the best memorable gig recently has been the Fantasias. As a punter, because they're huge, they're exciting, and they're electric, and that's what I love about it. As a DJ, I cannot say this without even smiling. I played it. Resurrection, because the Tom Wilson room was amazing, and the second we had the girls, my dancers, the full G-Force up there the second time. Did you come the first time?
First time it was just me.
It was just you, Stacey. So it was. I apologise, my memory. And Hardcore Temptation, Vicky. Right. Let me jump onto that. Hardcore Temptation was an amazing gig because it was the first gig that I had to work at. The legend downstairs at the dock is on, pumping the crowd for the legend that's coming on, Scott Brown. I'm up the stairs. I have to pull the punters up. The punters start coming up to have a wee listen. And I absolutely got a buzz out of that. I mean, it was a hard gig, but point blank, Resurrection, it's the excitement, it's the buzz, it's the hotel rooms. You could get addicted to that, couldn't you, Stacey? Hotel rooms are good, and the before party and the after party. Right, I'm moving on, sorry.
If you could do a back-to-back with anybody, who would it be and why?
Who would I like to do a back-to-back with? There's loads of guys out there. I'm just starting out and I'm trying to get comfortable doing what I'm doing and kind of getting the confidence going. I'd probably fling a spanner in the works and I'd probably shock each and every one of you out there. But on the MC side of things, I would love to do something with Alan Madman. I think he's absolutely tremendous at what he does, and I just haven't done anything with him yet. So there you go. Oh, did he say that?
UK hardcore is the style of music that you play. How did you decide that that was what you wanted to be known for?
Oh, blame my mum. No, Andrew Eruption. Andrew does res marketing. Andrew said, right, Glenn, and he took me in as the father that he is and took me aside and said, You need to
you're
pick,
old enough to be his dad.
I know, you need to pick your style of music, what you want to be known for. I said I like the McKenna, I like that kind of bouncy stuff. I'm not too fond of the hard style. I love the UK hardcore. Actually, I love listening to UK. I'm going to play UK hardcore, and that's simply how it went about. Andrew forced me, right?
Do you plan in advance what songs you're going to play in your set?
See, Vicky, I think I've always been interested in this question myself. I don't. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. What I mean by that is, I want to know what the first tune that I want to play. Like, I know I'm ready to do a set, and I know FX played the tune that I wanted to play earlier on. So I know I wanted to start with a tune. I know at some point I want to play a cracking anthem tune, and right at the end I want to play. And generally through the week, I would kind of muck about with a couple of ideas, and maybe I'll have this idea and I'll have that, and I'll have a kind of planned out script set. But no, I wouldn't say it's going to go exactly to that, because I have to watch the crowd. If the crowd don't like the songs, then I'm in trouble. So I always have a backup plan. But I suppose the answer, no, the answer to that is.
What's your studio setup?
I don't have one. Studio setup, started with turntables, moved to Newmark CDXs, kind of put them aside. You're the one that complains at me that I've got too many toys. I'm using at the moment just for the DJing. Just for the DJing. I've moved to a wee set off, which is in the studio. I'm going to play with in a wee minute. Newmark CDX 800 Mark IIs. No, Pioneers. So it is Pioneer CDJ 800 Mark II. Correction. And a Behringer mixer, which I'm going to get upgraded to the new Pioneer because I want it. Right, there you go.
You also run your own under-18 dance events with Pure Dance Energy.
No, I don't. Yous do. Yous guys run it for me. I'm just a part of it. From Deke being the engineer, from the technical guy, to no taking any rubbish, to Vicky organising, prepping, speaking to all the staff, from Stacey going on there, planning her set, planning what she's going to dance to my set, for all the hard work. James Dean up there, who up in Easterhouse, who does amazing work at under 18s levels, keeping the kids off the street and finding things for them to do. Pure Dance Energy is all about that, looking for new talent and also taking guys off the street who've got absolutely nothing to do, who are bored, absolutely out their head, and giving them one massive party that they'll remember and want to be a part of the next time. So Pure Dance Energy isn't me. Pure Dance Energy is you guys. I'm just a part of it.
Is there any gigs that you haven't played at that you would love to play?
Hundreds, every one of them. Fantasia, are you listening? I want to play Fantasia. I would like to play more Resurrections. I would love to play anything that wants to book me, as long as you're not a dingy wee club. I'm quite panicky about that, because I do have an absolute cracking set of dancers that I like a stage for them. I like to put on the energy show, and I like to just give you what you want, an absolute damn good night.
And if you book the G-Force, it's not just a DJ you get, is it?
No, usually you'll get myself and a few patients from the local mental house. We'll come up and we'll gig it up in your gaff, and I'm sure we'll have a party in your back garden, even if you wanted to do that. No, the G-Force is yourself, Vix, Stacey, Ains, Lee, Deke, myself. I'm the DJ. Stacey, Lee, Ains. Ains is no the G-Force. Did I say that?
You meant Ashley.
Ashley, that's what I meant. Sorry. Ains is Extreme Dancers, even though she's hot totty. Right, moving on.
Glenn, I'm going to do this.
Right, go.
Right, have you got any
Come
gigs
on, I
coming
want to
up?
play a couple of tunes. Right, go.
Gigs coming up, go on, tell us about them.
Yeah, I have. I'm up at Hardcore Temptation in Perth the 26th of July. It's their first birthday party. Slipmat's going to be there, the Doc, Nicky P, Bagheera, the whole shebang, and they're all coming down here next week to party on your radio. I cannot wait.
Where can we keep up to everything G-Force?
Hey, ask you. Go to your Bebo. You'll sort it all out. You're the boss.
And stay away from yours, because some crazy guy runs
No,
it.
well, I was going to say that. Stay away from mine. There's a guy who's got mental issues that run my Bebo. Stay away from it, right?
What's the plans for the future for G-Force?
I would love to keep doing what I'm doing, get a wee bit more confident at the DJing, and go out and play as many clubs and put myself in many gigs, because I love playing music, Vicky. Play these toys and give the tunes and the energy that I think I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the G-Force. And see, just before we go, Glenn, I got a text message there, and I take it somebody's still listening.
Right.
It says, Andrew forced Glenn into UK hardcore. Ha 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 ha, from Andrew.
Right, Stace, quick question. I'm going to go on to the decks. What has it been like working for the G-Force? What's it been like? Tell me in your own words. Is it off the hook? Is it crazy? Do I need to get myself together and sort myself out?
Crazy, mental, sleepless weekends, and a lot of stress.
Do you enjoy it? What's it like actually dancing for the G-Force and doing your thing with it?
Oh, it's amazing. My first event, I actually felt as if I was going to get was a lot of hesitation. There was
Right.
a bit of stage fright, but no, as soon as I got on the stage, that's me wanting to be on it 24/7.
And I'm
That's
quite relaxed for you, isn't it? I'm just off the hook, and I mean, if you can't get on with me, then you can't get on with anybody, because I'm
That's
so
my wee
laid back.
Stace. You don't mess with my Stace.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for helping me with them questions, Stacey. You know, that was
Stacey
great.
is known as Stacey. I don't know.
I don't know.
Right, see the next time we're at a gig in our hotel. Now, listen for Stacey do this. She does do that when she sleeps. It's live, it's direct, it's the G-Force in the mix for the next 20 minutes. Let's do it then.